Hey guys, this is Alan from Queen Creek Tropicals, and today, well, we're actually protecting our mango trees in the ground and all the cold and frost sensitive plants. Winter's here. Tonight we're expecting 35-degree forecast, but remember, I've been telling you this whole time that usually temperatures in my area, immediate area, about 3 to 4 mile radius around my house, is usually up to 10 degrees colder than the forecast. So if the forecast says 35, I could be all the way down to 25. I'm gonna be recording it so that way you guys can see firsthand the actual temperatures that I get in my area. But anyways, I have a lot of tropical plants in the ground, as you guys know, and we need to protect them because, well, 25 degrees, it's a little cold. So let me show you what's actually going on today. So this is my fruit punch mango. This is one of the oldest mango trees that we have in the ground. You guys seen it? I have another video where I explain in details how to protect your mango tree in the ground, how to cold protecting, how to build the structures. But today we're actually building our structures, and you can see it's December 14th today, and I have flowers. Look at my flowers. Tons of flowers everywhere, guys. Why is my mango tree flowering? Well, this is an early season mango, guys. Early season in the tropics is usually the beginning of the year. So your tree can actually flower sooner or later. But you know, I don't live in a tropical environment. I live in the desert. And here they flower when it's actually the coldest in my area. So if I want to keep my flowers, I'm gonna have to protect my tree for sure, because even though the tree can handle a little more cold than the flowers, yeah, if the flowers get hit by cold wind, they'll get destroyed, and guess what? No fruits for me next year. So yeah, we're building a structure this year, and it's gonna be a little bigger than normal because, well, my mango tree is bigger this year, and I'm gonna have to cut it back a little bit because, well, I don't want my structure to be massive to the point where I won't be able to reach the top. So this is my fruit punch right here, guys, and it's gonna get protected today. And let's walk around, let's see what else will need protection. So this is my silk floss right here, and silk floss this year is not getting any protection because, well, it's too big and it's just too much work, guys. So whatever happens, happens. And you can see this area is secluded, so the microclimate here prevents frost from forming as easy as in open areas. So I'm foreseeing this area to actually do okay this winter unless we get super cold. But my prediction for this year is just a regular winter where my temperatures drop into the mid-20s for a few hours, a few nights for the whole winter. How do I know that? Well, being here for a few years, and usually when our night temperatures drop early in the year, like in, you know, October time, November, the night temperatures get cooler at night. That means a regular winter. When the night temperatures stay warm all the way to the last minute, that's when it gets really cold in my area. So this year so far, the night temperatures have been dropping steadily for the past 2 months. So that tells me it should be a regular winter. Hopefully. Those are my predictions. Anyways, Hong Kong orchid tree right here. This tree will not get any protection. They can handle a lot of cold. They will get frost damage, but you know, a bigger tree will be able to handle it and come back in the spring, no problem, in my area. Now if you drop in the teens, guys, that's a different story. What else is getting protected this year? My rainbow eucalyptus right here. It's not getting any protection because it's just too big, guys. Next year we're gonna be taking this tree down right here. It's just too close to my rainbow eucalyptus. So this tree will be able to grow into the sun. You can see it's leaning. But yeah, rainbow eucalyptus, it's not getting any protection. It's just too big. So if you actually watch my how to protect frost sensitive plants in the winter time, well, you can see how I protect my rainbow eucalyptus. And what I'm gonna do is I just get a propane heater, probably about 10 feet away from the actual tree, and blow heat into it to prevent the frost from forming in that area, and that should be enough. What else is getting protection? We have the lemon guava right here. This guy went a little dry on me, as you can see, but anyways, he'll come back next year. This guy just gets a blanket over. Done. Very easy. Surinam cherry over there, that's a Chamba. It's a red variety. Do I do anything? No. This guy can actually even take light frost in the winter, so no issues. So it doesn't get anything. Over here we have a sapodilla, sapote. It's the first one that I ever put in the ground. I had no idea what I was doing. It got frost damage, it died to the ground, it came back, it got frost damage again, it died back halfway, it came back again. Well, this guy is a trooper, and you can see it's coming back. Well, this year all I'm gonna do is just wrap it and it'll be fine. Sugarcane, that guy just keeps getting eaten by the gophers, so I'm not gonna do anything. Sugarcane just does whatever it needs to do. I have another sapote in here. You guys seen the video on it before. It's all the way up there, so that guy is just gonna get wrapped. Even though it's that big, I just don't want to put a heater in there. It's just, it gets expensive when you have tons of trees and you put a heater in there, and every 2-3 days each propane tank, you know, takes about 20 bucks to fill. So every 3 days you're spending about $150. It gets expensive, guys. So if you want to grow tropical plants in areas where they're not meant to, you want to protect them, yeah, make sure you have the money. But anyways, yeah, sapodilla right here is just gonna get wrapped. They can take really cold temperatures as long as you give them frost protection. I have another one over here that rooted through the pot into the ground, and then this guy we're just gonna pull next year and plant it, but this guy is just gonna get wrapped with frost cloth. What else do we have over here? We have a bay laurel plant right here. This guy, no protection, it's just flowers. Over here we have the angel trumpets. This guy is one of my favorites. Beautiful flowers, and they flower usually throughout the growing season, and right now these are the last flowers we're having for the year. Angel trumpet, it only gets frost protection in my area, but even if they die back, as long as they're fully rooted in the ground, they're always reseeding themselves, and then they just come back, no problem. But bananas, Rajapuri, no protection, no water either. Castor bean trees, no protection. These guys, they can take a lot of cold. If it's really cold, I mean frost damage, they'll just die back a little bit, and then they'll come back in the spring, no issues. Over here I got a Buddha belly bamboo. This guy's gonna get frost protection. You can see my bellies right there. Buddha belly varieties in my area are a little more frost sensitive, so I do have to throw a blanket on them, otherwise they do take frost damage. But at the cold, they can take it, no problem. And more castor bean trees here, more castor bean trees over there. We got a Peruvian apple back here, no protection. If you guys watched my latest video on Peruvian apple cactus, well, very easy to grow and no protection in the winter time. What else do we have over here? Green asper bamboo, one of my favorites. They get huge, very nice looking culms. Look at that. And it's fuzzy too, like if you touch it, guys, it's like very soft type. I really like it. But this guy right here is frost sensitive, so it's just too big to protect. It will take frost damage, but it will come back, no problem. What else do we have over here? Canna plants, edible type. This guy's here, you can actually dig up the rhizomes and you can eat them. Very easy to grow, and surprisingly they can take the cold in my area as long as I don't get frost damage directly. But even if they do, they're always dropping seeds and reseeding the ground, so they'll come back once the night temperatures warm up. What else we got over here? We got the these guys are the praying hands banana, and look, they're always flowering and fruiting when they're not supposed to. This variety is just stubborn compared to other varieties. But anyways, here in the fall, guys, you know, a lot of plants think spring, so it fools them into thinking you need to grow and flower, and that's what's happening right now. And then winter hits and they get destroyed. Well, I had this banana for many years in the ground now, one of the oldest varieties. We pruned it back already because a lot of the shoots they broke this year from the wind because they get tall and top heavy. So we probably lost about 4 or 5 because it broke from the wind, and they all have flowers and they all have fruit, but I haven't yet to get the fruit to fully ripen because it's just, you know, they get top heavy and they break in the monsoon here, and then they flower and then winter hits. But yeah, this is the praying hands banana, fully grown, and it's about 12 feet tall or so right there. Protection, no no water at all, it will take damage. All my leaves are gonna look disgusting, but they come back every year, no problem. What else do we have over here? We have the purple possum passion fruit. And look at it, we got fruit. Obviously we have fruit, because there's always fruit when winter is almost here. But anyways, what are we gonna do with this, guys? Nothing. It's just big, and then the upper layer is gonna take frost damage, but they'll come back, no problem. We got tons of figs over here. Figs require no protection in my area. We got like 8 or 9 varieties in the front yard. What else do we have over here? This is the Okinawa spinach. Okinawa spinach in my area is frost sensitive, so but being in this enclosed environment, it will require no protection. So Okinawa spinach is just okay. What else do we have over here? We have the loquat. Right here, loquat plant, no protection in the winter. This is the one that I planted this year. If you guys watch my video on how to take care of your loquat and watering it and everything about loquats, yeah, this is it right here. It made it just fine. Make sure the soil never dried in the summer, and this guy is a trooper. He will grow just fine. I will trim all these branches next spring, so that way it can grow out into the sun. But yeah, almost a year in the ground, and no issues, no protection. What else do we have over here? We have Swiss cheese plants, or the Monstera Deliciosa. A lot of people have these plants indoors, and yes, they do amazing indoors. Actually, indoors, a lot of your leaves are gonna get huge, and then you get the big holes, and they look very ornamental. But one thing a lot of people don't know is they grow in our area, and they can take a lot of sun. Now, 120-degree direct sun is not gonna work. But if you give them some shade after 100 degrees, no problem. And a few years in the ground, usually 3 to 5 years, they will start to flower, and they actually fruit, and the fruits are amazing. So if you don't have a Swiss cheese plant, I highly recommend it. If you have an area that's just a little shaded in the summer. Protection in the winter, none. They can take cold, they can even take live frost. Now if it's super like ice on top of the plant, you know, just throw a blanket on it, it'll be fine. What else do we have over here? Let's see, this one here, it's called Thousand Mothers something, I forgot. A customer of ours gave it to us and just stuck it in the ground, and this guy will take the summer, will take the winter, no problem. We have a sapote over here. This guy, I had a structure 2 years ago, and I assume it was getting watered, and the structure came all the way out to here, and well, guess what, the area there never got watered through the winter, and my poor tree died back all the way down to the rootstock. But it came back, so I didn't pull it, and then it's growing, so we're just gonna let it be. I'm not gonna give it any protection, just because it has natural protection from this tree right here. What else do we have over here, guys? Little ruby fig. This is a fig, no protection in the winter time. It will drop its leaves, no issues there. Over here I have some mint. I have what else do I have? I have all kinds of little things. These guys, they'll be just fine. All right, guys, let's go in the backyard and take a look. All right, guys, so back here we have a Michelia Alba right here, and this guy, they can take the cold, they can take frost, no problem, no protection in the winter time. This one over here is a hatcher mango tree. As you can see, we already got the structure up. Let me look inside, so yeah, that way you guys can see. Let's take a look. So that one right there, hatcher mango, it gets protected. I don't take any chances anymore, even though it's in a protected area, because if you guys watch my video how to protect your mango trees in the winter time, this one took damage when our temperatures drop into the 19 degrees. And even though in this area here, generally on a regular winter, it will not require any protection, that year it was just too cold, and no amount of microclimate helped it, so it died back 50%. All right, this one right here is my Kathy mango. One of our most popular varieties, one of my favorites, and everybody else is around me as well. This one right here gets a structure to hold the heat in, because it's cold sensitive. And let me show you. This is a Kathy right here, And this year we had tons of mangoes. And look, we missed this one right here. This is a Kathy right here that we wrapped in the Bonanza bags because the birds get to them. But yeah, we had tons of mangoes this year out of this one. But anyways, guys, I'm gonna cut it right here because it's just getting a little too long. I got tons of plants in the ground. I'll be making more videos to show exactly what I do, how to protect them. But if you have any questions about protecting your plants, either cold or frost sensitive plants, I got videos. Check my channel explaining how to protect, what kind of structures to build, how materials used, heaters used, and everything. So just check them out. And any questions, comment below, and I will see you next time, guys.